excited to meet Andrew Cuomo in person for the first time in my life. And it's something that they want to hear about tonight. They'll have a chance to actually hear from Andrew Cuomo, someone who's avoided every forum when we're on the stage at the same time for 7 months.
How you feeling?
I just ran into a driver I was on hunger strike with in 2021.
How are you feeling about the debate tonight?
Feeling excited. You know, we've been running for 7 months, running in response to an affordability crisis that's pushing New Yorkers out of their homes. And tonight, for the first time in those 7 months, we're going to have Andrew Cuomo on the same stage as the rest of us.
Are you going to be attacking?
I'm going to be asking the questions that any candidate for mayor needs to be answering, which are questions about his record. You know, this is the architect of the crisis that he says he now wants to fix. It's time that he actually tells us why he cut Medicaid, why he stole hundreds of millions of dollars from the MTA, and we'll see if he has anything to say. All right.
He's abusing the system.
So
running on, and that is that all New Yorkers want to live a life that is more fair and affordable, and he's running that in a way that has brought in thousands and thousands of people to volunteer and to run an incredible field campaign. And so it's resonating with New Yorkers. It's not surprising to me that he's shooting up in the polls, because what he's saying is popular and it's what most New Yorkers want.
Now on the other side, we have Cuomo.
Pro-working families campaign. He got the endorsement of the Working Families Party. He's got union endorsements like UAW as well, and I think that he's running a campaign that would make the life of working families stronger and better across the city. Yeah. Beth Miller. Thank you.
For mayor. Sure. It's time for change. We need the little men to get what they deserve and what they need to survive. And right now, currently, we don't have that. And I do believe that getting Adrienne in there to be our first woman in Gracie Mansion, she can do that.
Where in the borough do you live? Which borough are you from?
I live in the Bronx.
What issues that here in the Bronx have noticed in the current administration? What would you like to see your candidate do to fix the problem?
Well, there are a lot of things, and one of the major issues that we have right now is all of the homeless that we deal with. Instead of concentrating on all of these cafeterias or all of these restaurants that are outside, why not concentrate on the homeless? We don't have enough shelters. We don't have enough housing, affordable housing for these people. She also concentrates on elderly. We don't have enough housing for elderly, and that's horrible that elderly have to live hand in fist, not knowing whether they get to buy their medication or live and have a roof over their head. So she's very proud of that, and we want her to do that for us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's go, Silver! you prepared to answer questions about the nursing home? Mr. Cuomo, did you prepare questions about the nursing home? Have you prepared questions about the nursing home deaths and the sexual harassment?
To apologize for anything.
Sir, here.
Apologize for your behavior as
What's your
governor.
expectation tonight, Governor? What's your expectation?
Why are you going in a different entrance?
When do we want him now?
See that? He did the thank you.
Welcome back.
Yep. You're with Ray?
Thank you.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
All right. I'll get Steph up when she comes in. Sure.
Just give it to me.
Yeah.
You take it. Yes.
That sounds great. I appreciate it. My man.
Yo, did someone get a videotape of this guy assaulting me? This officer assaulting me? Did someone get that? What's your badge number, man? What's your badge number? Did you get this? 9156. Did you get a hold of 1156? You get a hold of him grabbing me? 1156. I'm on the sidewalk! Don't touch me! Use your language! Use your language! Your mind's playing! Don't touch me! Use your language!
How did the debate go?
I won the debate. Let's be very clear. You know, I made it very abundant to everyone what's possible.
Zoran, what did the debate? How
And we
did the
told them
debate
what's
go for
possible.
you?
And we told them what's the issues around accountability, around credit scores, the challenge.
It was such a great experience to get a chance to speak to New Yorkers about the most pressing crisis in our city, which is affordability, and to lay out our plans to stop this from continuing to be the most expensive city in the United States of America, and instead make it one that's affordable. And I spoke about how we're going to freeze the rent for more than 2 million New Yorkers in rent-stabilized housing, how we're going to make the slowest buses in the country fast and free and deliver universal child care.
This is your first chance to talk to Andrew Cuomo face-to-face this entire campaign. Did it hit? Or are you going to change voters' minds? He's the front runner.
I think he's changing their minds himself, as he's shown himself unwilling to admit even a single regret. He's just as allergic to apology and accountability, seemingly, as Donald Trump. And ultimately, I appreciated the chance to finally ask him about his record. And I also understand, you know, for the rest of us, it's been 7 months. We've been out, we've seen each other, talking to New Yorkers about their needs in this moment. But if I was spending $8,000 a month to rent a luxury apartment in MIDTOWN, I too would also not leave my house that much. So tonight was the first chance that we've had, and we know that he was here because he was legally obligated to be here.
Andrew Cuomo came after you a lot too. He made a lot of hay out of this one tweet you posted calling Barack Obama evil. I want to ask you, do you regret that tweet? And also, more broadly, what do you make of Andrew Cuomo coming after you so much specifically?
That's a stupid tweet of a college student, and I understand Andrew Cuomo trying to spend so much time on it, because ultimately when you're at home and not campaigning outside in New York City, you're likely on Twitter. That's where we've seen Andrew Cuomo. Ultimately, I'm proud of the fact that the first time I ever knocked doors in my life was for Barack Obama in 2008. And I think the reason that Andrew Cuomo spent so much time attacking me is because we're in second place, and we've built a campaign that has no precedence in New York City, a campaign that has 30,000 volunteers, that has broken fundraising records, and is connecting with New Yorkers who are hungry for a different kind of politics. I would take that as a threat if I were him, because he represents the politics of the past.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Did you talk to Cuomo at all? Like, did you interact?
I said you should come around more often. Yes, absolutely.
That was weird. Yeah, he's going that way. He's going that way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you election? Well, we're safe right now. Right that way. Congratulations. Thank you very much. I love your song.
Oh my God!
Michael Blake, tell me, how did the debate go earlier? You were able to spar with Andrew Cuomo. What's your thoughts on today's debate on NBC?
I feel that I won the debate tonight because I made it very clear I'm going to fight for New Yorkers around affordability by ending credit scores for home applications and being very intentional. But also I made it very clear that New Yorkers should understand the record. Andrew Cuomo said to black people, shuck and jive. Andrew Cuomo would not take accountability against women. Andrew Cuomo would not take accountability when it came to nursing homes. If you want someone who's actually going to fight for New York, you met your candidate tonight in Michael Blake.
You have anything else you want to say, Michael Blake?
I think people finally saw tonight what we've been telling everyone. Just give us a chance and we'll be ready.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How did the debate go?
Speaker, how did you feel about the performance?
I thought it was great.
City Council.
50th Street, is this mic, right?
Good night.
Go.
The debate was great. I was a little surprised that Andrew Cuomo decided to tell lies about my wife, but he tells lies about everything, so I guess I should not be surprised.
What about that? The fact that he's coming after your wife in a setting like this, is that kind of a big taboo in your book, that people are coming after each other's families?
I mean, the fact that he doesn't tell the truth about anything. I mean, I guess I think he showed New Yorkers tonight that he doesn't deserve their trust, wouldn't accept responsibility for one single thing he did, and rather than just even find one place to say, here's something I got wrong, to like tell lies about somebody else's wife. Like, what kind of person does that? Not somebody who ought to be the mayor of New York City.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was good.
That's it? Just good? Anything more?
Look, I think anyone that wants to be mayor of the city has to be able to answer tough questions, has to be able to come before the voters, come before other candidates. That's what we saw tonight. And for the first time, we were able to share the stage with Andrew Cuomo. We were able to ask him some questions directly. He was selective in his answers, and I think voters should note that.
What was the biggest disappointment about Andrew Cuomo on stage tonight?
Look, I asked him if he would return $5 million that he got, enriched himself over the COVID crisis, and he refused to answer that. I think New Yorkers should be disappointed. New Yorkers who lost family members, New Yorkers like me who were in the ICU fighting. I think they're ultimately going to have to make the decision on that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
How did the debate go?
Debate was great. We talked about the issues. We talked about keeping our city safe, providing better education for our children, and making sure there's more economic opportunity in our city. Look, the rent is too damn high. We have to freeze it. But also wages are too damn low. We have to get back to this idea that New Yorkers just need one good job to be able to provide for their families. We're burnt out. And we have to make sure that we can keep calling New York City our home. This is about protecting New Yorkers, this is about protecting immigrants, and everything that makes our city special.
How was it to face Cuomo in the debate stage for the first time?
Well, look, I wish I lived in a city where voters cared about women getting harassed. We talk about it all the time. But I'm not running about Andrew Cuomo's record. I'm running on my own record, and the legislation that I've passed as chair of the Labor Committee to protect workers. I was the last person to raise the minimum wage. I tied it to inflation for the first time in the history of New York State. No one has my record, and no one will deliver for this city like Mayor Ramos will. ¿Necesitas en español?
Sí, por favor. ¿Cómo está el debate?
Bueno, en el debate tomamos muchos asuntos que están en las mentes de los neoyorquinos. Sabemos que los neoyorquinos están preocupados por la asequibilidad de la ciudad. Queremos congelar la renta y asegurarnos de que las personas de verdad puedan contar con un trabajo para poder proveer para sus familias. Tenemos muchas crisis, la crisis de vivienda, la crisis de salud mental, la crisis de cuidado infantil. Necesitamos más médicos, necesitamos más profesores. Esa es la idea para nosotros, poder fortalecer nuestra economía mientras le ofrecemos más oportunidades a nuestros inmigrantes. Así que queremos seguir siendo una ciudad que protege la clase media y que empodera a la gente que trabaja. De eso se trata Nueva York. Where did Colson go? A ti. ¿Ah?
Governor, what are you doing here?
Governor, are you meeting with Andrew Cuomo?
Is it a secret Cuomo meeting?
Who won the debate?
You gotta back up.
Were you impressed by your predecessor?